All right, we are live. Not hungover. Monday hangover. Monday hangover. Vikings are 7-2. They are not hungover. They're winners.
Yeah, Sam Darnold might have been hungover in that game, but we are winners. Vikings improving to 7-2, and an ugly win. But you know what? Here at the Walmart Olympic Show, we'll take any win we can get.
We will take anything we can get. We got Mike in the house, Davey, Chris O, Mason M. Let's go, baby. Victory Monday. No hangovers. I'm here with a beer. Bossman, you really got a beer in hand on a Monday afternoon?
I don't know if he's serious or not.
Oh, you damn right he's serious.
Because isn't he in California? So it's 2 hours earlier. So that's like 10 in the morning.
Even better. Jake is moist.
He's very moist.
Give her a couple minutes. Let everybody trickle in here. Talk some Vikings, NFC North. What's on the cusp? Playoff picture. All sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, definitely some talkers about the Vikings emerged from this game. No doubt about that. Bossman's off today.
He's off. He said, I'm drinking beers. Amadi, our biggest, one of the biggest Vikings fans I've ever ran across. Well done.
I know. He loves us. So thanks, Amadi, for watching again. He's leaving already. Hit the leg for me. I'm out. I think he just wanted
to. Sarah has a Darnold's mojo being sucked out of his body.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very graphic.
Yeah. God, if I see any more pictures of James Houston crapping his pants, like it's all I see on Twitter. Huh?
I only saw one of them. Only one poop.
I'm just seeing there's too many of them. And you know what? I feel bad for the guy. I'm sorry that happened to him. I don't want to see it anymore. It's disgusting.
The one I saw was very yellowish in color. I wonder what he was eating. Squash?
I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. It just was right in my face again. Hit that like button as you're coming in. We're okay. Goff threw 5 picks yesterday. Lions still won. Yeah, that was too bad. Dusty Ray, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Dusty, our pal. Oh, pal. Yeah, there it is. Guy, he really did poop him.
Chris Olson reminding us all that we're 7-2. Let's get over 10 likes.
That'd be nice.
Kentucky Bluebird.
All right. So we wait more to trickle in. We're gonna get this thing rolling.
I'll give her one more minute. Let me pull up. Appreciate everybody joining us on this Monday. Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah, all the veterans out there. And yeah, just a crazy wind here where we are. Just insane.
We have 11, says Chris. All right. Well, let's get to 20. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get selfish.
Yeah. Let me take a look here at this old likes counter. Oh, we just got to 13.
13, lucky 13, number 13. Gino Toretta was number 13 for the Vikings. Great career.
Awesome.
Great career.
So good.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk some Vikings on this Hangover Monday. Anybody have a hangover in the comments?
I don't. Do you?
No, never. Ever.
Yeah, let's talk about the big talker. Sam Darnold's performance yesterday. Throws for 241, the 3 interceptions, quarterback rating of 48.2.
You're all of a sudden talking very somber.
Well, because it was very sad. I'm trying to
very quietly and slowly.
Should I be excited about that stat line?
Yeah, we won.
3 interceptions, all in the red zone. And we talk about, Vikings are going to blow this team out. Well, you look at the stats. We really did blow out the Jaguars. Time possession was insane. The yardage was insane. But I don't care who you're playing. You turn the ball over 3 times in the red zone, the game's going to be close. And if you score points on 2 of those 3, it is a blowout score-wise too. So Sam Darnold, naughty.
Naughty. And Jared Goff threw 5 yesterday, and it was close as well. And that's just what's going to happen. Like, Sam Darnold was probably the best quarterback in the NFC North yesterday. He probably had the best game. Williams and the Bears suck. Jared Goff throws 5 interceptions. But, Sam Darnold had a horrible game. The worst part is on those interceptions, you're showing it now, like where Aaron Jones is wide open. He would have had a touchdown. Like, he's just forcing the ball to Justin Jefferson. He's forcing it into the end zone when he can take the much easier route and just get a touchdown. Like, how many touchdowns has this dude missed in the last 2 games?
Yeah. And it's 5 interceptions now in 2 games. 4 of those
in the red zone. Interceptions in the last 2 games than he's had in every game up to this point. So now he's got 10 interceptions on the season, on pace to have a career high, 20 interceptions.
19, I think it is.
That's not good.
Yeah, I mean, so now you got to figure out what do you do? I mean, is he just in a slump? Is he just in a funk? Is this what he's going to be the rest of the year? Thank God yesterday the defense was good enough to overcome it. What was so frustrating about that is how many times was the game sealed? Harrison Phillips fumble recovery. Then it was Byron Murphy after that, and then it was the Cam Byron or was Murphy before? I don't remember, but there was 3 times. Okay, the game is over now, and it still wasn't because the offense couldn't do their part and put this Jaguar team away late, and that was just so damn frustrating. Come on, I mean, how many times? But the defense kept bailing us out. So well done to Brian Flores and his one bad drive is all they had yesterday.
Yeah, we didn't talk about or give the defense enough love as we should have yesterday in the post game and in the winners and losers. You're right, they continuously bailed us out. And when Flores had to watch us go out there and go 3 and out or whatever and just punt the ball again, he must have been going freaking nuts. I mean, even at the end, after they bailed us out again, it took a stupid penalty on the Jaguars just to end the game. We were going to give them the ball back for the 4th time.
Yeah. I mean, just how many chances? I don't care how bad a football team is. If you keep them alive and keep giving them opportunities, this is an NFL team. They're going to find ways to score. And lucky, Trevon Walker had the stupid punch there late in the game. Seeing him
stupid. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was a great play.
I loved it too. I think it was a lucky beer you had. The last sip there did his part. But I don't know. This offense seems, pull its head over its ass, and it's mostly Sam Darnold needs to pull his head over his ass.
I don't think it comes down to the play calling. Last week when Jordan Addison was wide open, you would have got the touchdown. This week, Aaron Jones was wide open. It sounds it seems like Darnold is just gunslinging this thing and just going for the big play on every time when he can just take the easy, quick win that some of these would have been just walk-in touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not the play calling when there's guys wide open on those plays. Find the open man, Sam. That is your job. So it's frustrating, and I don't know. I was still surprised that 3rd one late in the game. KOC did put it in Sam Darnold's hands. I don't know why you just try running it there, but whatever. We won the game. It was gross. It was ugly, but we're 7-2.
We look like the Bears did the first couple games of the season, where their defense was just completely winning games and offense was just non-existent. That's exactly what we look like, and they got to turn this shit around on offense real quick against the horrible Titans.
Well, it's red zone. I mean, you have 400 something yards of total offense. You're moving the ball. You're driving down the field. You got to put it away. You got to finish. These Minnesota Vikings need to learn how to finish this offense.
I like the way you say finish.
And you can't. The Titans are better than the Jaguars. They're not great, but you can't play like this against any other team and win the football game.
Luckily, we played the Jags, and the defense showed up for the Vikings. Byron Murphy, I didn't realize he's leading the tied with cornerbacks as far as most interceptions in the NFL with 4.
Really?
And Byron Murphy, dude's hit or miss, but man, has come up big time in some of these games with a pick.
He absolutely has. You love seeing that. And Blake Cashman's return to this defense was so huge yesterday as well. I think you pointed out, you let Ivan Pace do his thing. You got Cashman in coverage, Cashman shooting the A gap for the sack. You can't overstate his importance to this defense and his impact yesterday. It was just so nice seeing 51 out there again.
Let's let Ivan Pace run buck wild. Let him be out there butt ass naked, doing whatever, get to the quarterback. Oof. Blake Cashman is the man. He is the shit. He is the heart and soul of this defense.
Mm-hmm. He is. I want to point out a couple guys on offense here. T.J. Hawkinson, the 8 receptions for 72. I know we gave him plenty of love yesterday, but all those first downs was absolutely huge. T.J. Hawkinson and Sam Darnold finding him. And those were tough catches, and he kept making them over and over again. Took some hits, took some shots. T.J. Hawkinson, stick mover.
Yeah, not only was he a big part of the offense, but he has proved that he is 100% back, taking those big old licks and kept on ticking. He was that one. I was like, shit, he's done it. He's gonna be done again. That looked horrible.
His helmet was off. It's just kind of like this.
Yeah, he didn't look good at all. And he said, screw it. I'm tougher than everybody out here. I'm going to be back immediately. And he was. A big game for Hawkins. That's just a little tip of the iceberg, what we're going to see of Hawkinson moving forward.
I want to talk about another tight end, Josh Oliver, second week in a row, over 50 receiving yards. Is this it? Has he arrived as a receiver?
I hope not. I don't want him to get those many catches. I want him blocking his ass off. I want Hawkinson getting 12 catches instead of him getting 4. He's showed up. He's done well. But I want him blocking.
I mean, I'd rather see Justin Jefferson lead this team in receiving yards, but Josh Oliver, if his number's called, I love it. I love it. So any other reliable target we can find, especially for an offense that's struggling to score points, hopefully some of those catches can come in the red zone next week against the Titans. But
yeah, I mean, he's never had an issue. I mean, he's out, even coming out of college, he was a good receiving tight end. Like, it's not like he just never has really had the targets. And for some reason, all of a sudden we're targeting the shit out of him. Yeah,
and we'll see if it continues. But it's worth noting, like, maybe he's going to be part of this offense moving forward. I don't know. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, running the football, I mean, the Vikings did have 169 yards on the ground. But overall, in this offense, like, there just wasn't that huge explosive play. 20 yards was our biggest pass. Like, when your offense is struggling in the red zone, you need to have an explosive play. You need to score from, far out. Couldn't do it yesterday. So that was a little bit disappointing, the lack of the explosive plays yesterday.
Thank you, Chris O. in the Van Ginkel.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really – it seems like they're really not stretching the field much. They did once yesterday, and Andrew Sisko just decided to not catch that interception. Still one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life, how you misjudge a ball like that. But, I would love for them to just – I mean, Justin Jefferson, early in the season, we were doing it. They were airing it out. And they're just not doing it. And Darnold's had time. The offensive line, which we need to talk about too, played good. They played good. I mean, Cam Robinson, I was surprised he had a shit ton of pressures. It was like 10 pressures or something. Most of his
yeah. But there was time where Darnold absolutely he had, and that's where I get worried when he starts, sitting there and looking. I think he just gets nervous and then he forces to 18 no matter what he's seeing out there. But yeah, the old line held up and you run for 160 something yards. I mean, the old line's making room in the run game as well. So, I mean, did they have one sack or did they have any sacks? They had one.
Did they?
Javon Walker got 1 sack, which is pretty good when you got him out there and Josh Hines Allen out there.
Bartholomew definitely has a hangover. Irish whiskey bit him right in the butt.
Oh, no.
Time of possession was crazy. Absolutely. Holding on to the ball for more 3 seconds equals disaster. Yeah, it seems to be if Darnold, if he's got time and he's also very content, he does the stupidest shit you'll ever see.
Yep. Needs to be, 3-shot drop out wherever he's going to go. Just boom, 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 get it out. And don't let him think too much because he overthinks. And that's when he starts seeing those ghosts again. Special teams. John Parker Romo Park, 4 for 4, 45 yards. What a story. He accounted for all the Vikings points yesterday.
And he's the one Parnalopica stud of the week. He is the stud of the freaking week. I can't wait for him to get that trophy. I think he's going to appreciate it.
I think he will for sure. And he deserves it. I mean, 45 yards was the first one. He had a couple that were a little bit scary. Not Jake Bates scary like yesterday.
Jake Bates was getting it in by a pube. Go back to Sam Darnold, though. After the game, Kevin O'Connell made it very clear that Sam, like anybody thinking Nick Mullins or there's going to be any quarterback controversy, not an effing chance. Did you see that? Did you see him after the game? What he said?
Yeah,
like he said, Sam, you are our man. Like he in front of the whole team, just prove that's like Sam is the guy. And there's no way. I think he could go out and throw 4 interceptions next week. I don't think there's anything he could do to come out.
Thank you, boss man, for that. And Nick Mullins is going to be the same problem. The interceptions is going to be the problem. So I mean, you're going from one guy who throws picks to another guy who's going to throw picks. So it's not anything different. Maybe some decisions will be better. I don't know, but yeah, Darnold's the guy. KLC's not backing down. It's his man, and you got to ride him out now. You got him this far. The Darnold train is going to go at the end of the season unless he gets hurt.
Yeah, it's fun to think about, but ain't happening.
Is it fun to think about Nick Mullins playing quarterback?
No, I mean, it's just easy. Like everyone yesterday was like, bench him, bench him, bench him, bench him, bench him. It's like, they're not going to bench him. They're not going to bench him. If this was the other way around, J.J. McCarthy was healthy, Darnold would have been benched last week. He would have been benched.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a different scenario. It's Nick Mullins.
Yep.
Poop. Poop.
Yep, 100% agree. If McCarthy would be here healthy, he would be quarterback probably this week against the Titans starting, if not already happening. So, so anyway, Vikings are 7-2. Lions almost lost last night, but they squeaked one out against the Texans. C.J. Stroud kind of had a rough second half there, but I was really hoping Detroit was going to lose that game.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit, their main thing out of that is they're beatable. They're beatable. I'm not. I don't think they're. When the Vikings play them next, I think we absolutely have a chance. Like, they've been blowing everybody out except for the Vikings, and then they look like shit. They just snuck it out at the end.
They did. But again, we're not going to worry about the Lions right now. We're worrying about the Titans, who we have coming up. Will Levis is going to be starting again. He started last week, didn't he?
I don't know. He sucks. That's he's made some of the worst plays I've ever seen in the league. And I'm going to try to tame down my sucky,
yes.
Who sucks and who sucks. Like, we should have beat the Jaguars by 40 points.
Yeah.
And you know what? We should beat the Titans by 40 points. But I'm going to tame expectations, because we're going to play down to the level of our competition, and it'll be close, and Will Levis will probably rip it up. But Will Levis does suck.
Yeah, and a team that made a few trades. I'm trying to think who they even have as a receiver right now. Like, who's their number one guy?
They got Calvin Ridley.
Oh, they got Ridley. Yeah, okay. That's the one.
Is he hurt?
And
the Titans.
Westbrook and Heaney, whatever his name is. But we're not going to worry about the Titans just yet. They're
2-7. They should be 0-9. I don't even know who they've beaten. Shame on them. Whoever.
Probably the other teams in the NFC South. Probably the Colts once and the Jaguars once.
We should, being the key word, easily 8-2. We got the Bear. I mean, we got to talk the Bears too. The Bears are done. Put a fork in those. I mean, I've never seen such a cluster F ever.
Yeah, I just saw little snippets of that game. I was shocked with the outcome. I thought they were actually going to win that game. I don't think they're going to win a lot of games left. I thought that was one that they could win. The only thing that concerns me with the Bears, if Eberflus is there next week, and then sometimes when they fire their coach, they have that week of like that first week of the interim, we're like really good for that 1 week. And is that going to be the week we play them? I don't know.
But they don't have any good interns.
Sometimes it's just the spark they need, and the team plays better for that 1 week when the interim is named the head coach. So
but the OC is already demoted today. Eberflus, I mean, if he got fired, like, I don't even know who the hell they would put as their head coach.
Didn't they do what the Colts did a couple years ago and just hire someone who was a local?
Maybe Brian Urlacher will be their head coach.
I was going to say they hire like a Brian Urlacher or who was the little Peter Tillman? Maybe he'll come in and be their coach.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears, it was painful. Like, opposing defensive linemen were helping Caleb Williams get up.
Yeah, because his teammates wouldn't even do it.
Teammates wouldn't help him. When you're on the sidelines, their offensive coordinator is talking to Caleb Williams, and he's like rolling his eyes at the OC. It's just like, man, what a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking disaster they got going on in Chicago, which is beautiful. Alex Rush says this is a get-right game. Like, the Jaguars was a get-right game.
Yeah, and like I honestly thought we were over that. The first half against the Colts was gross, and I'm like, okay, that's all of our system. Now we're going to come out rolling, and we didn't. The turnover, and then obviously that second drive that they had, Jaguars just marched down the field with Mac freaking Jones of all people. I don't know. I would hope this is a get right game, but the Vikings did dominate against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They just couldn't score touchdowns or points.
What's up with Aaron Jones? Have they said anything? I know he came back in later, but like, is he just good to go?
I haven't heard anything, but assuming he was back and carrying the football, I'm guessing he's fine.
Titans have Tyler Boyd too. Tyler Boyd, Tony Pollard. I got some guys.
There's some players there.
Defenses.
Still got Delaney Walker at tight end.
No.
Viking Funeral abused himself last night.
Oh no! You get drunk, Viking Funeral? You got bellyache?
Ashley said he was driving earlier. We're supposed to say hi.
Bad habits. D saved that game for us. Absolutely. Mac Jones might have saved this game for us for how bad he is.
Ugh, horrible. I wouldn't pick him up if he was my teammate.
It'll be so the Packers got the Bears next week. That'll be an interesting one. Eberflus could actually get fired after that, so you never know. You never know if Eberflus will be coaching. Hilton, they got Jeffrey Simmons. He's a big boy. But hold on, I want to pull up the Vikings. I want to pull up their schedule quick.
All right, I like it.
So the big one coming up, I know, is the Falcons, but we got the Titans, then we got the Bears in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Cardinals in Minnesota, and then we have the Falcons in Minnesota, and that's what, Monday night, Sunday night?
Is that a prime timer?
Shit, I thought it was. Did I make that up? And then we got the Bears at home. Then we go to Seattle, Green Bay at home, and then we end with the Lions.
The Bears game is the Sunday nighter, or is it night game? Yeah.
Jesus. That I got to be honest. Like we're ripping on the Bears. That one actually kind of scares me a little bit.
I might get flexed out. I wouldn't be surprised unless it's Monday night.
So the Falcons is a noon game.
Yep. And the Cardinals, I mean, they're playing good. They're hitting their stride. They actually look like a playoff team right now. So earlier in the season, that looked like an easy win. But
if we can beat the Titans, we go to 8-2. We beat the Bears, we go to 9-2, and then we split with the Cardinals or Falcons, 10-3. Going down the stretch with the Bears, Seahawks, Packers, Lions. Yep. That sounds like a playoff. It sounds like a playoff game to me.
It does. It sounds like that way to me too, and that's very doable. And even look at the last part of that schedule. I know Packers late in the season has not been nice to us the last couple of years. Well, we got trounced twice in a row under KOC late in the season.
Well, Packers. Nick, we had Jaron Hall starting quarterback last time, so put that in. You got to mention that at least when you're saying with. But that could be that Packers Vikings game is going to be probably ginormous. End of December. I hate the fact that there will be so much riding on it. If the playoffs were today, they said the Vikings would have the 5th seed, the top wild card seed. And I think they even said like we would be going to Atlanta to play the Falcons. How crazy would that be?
Are they the number 2? Eagles got to be ahead of them.
Well, whoever later was TPP, somebody put it out there. Like basically the most realistic scenario right now is we would go to Atlanta and play Kirk Cousins in the playoffs. That'd be kind of funny.
Well, yeah, because we'd be 5, we'd play 4. That would be something. And Cousins, like, I mean, we know what he can do, but we also know, like, if he gets hit and he gets rattled, he's going to make bad decisions with the football. Like yesterday when he threw 20 yards short of the sticks into the game. Again.
Who?
Cousins, he threw short of the sticks on 4th down.
I wasn't 20 short. I saw that play. He was actually pretty close. Just threw short.
Don't be on the sticks on 4th down end of a game. Come on, Kirk.
Hey, take a breath. That ain't our problem anymore. That's fantastic.
I'm just thinking ahead to December 8th.
Yeah, Houston blew it. That would have been nice. It would have been nice if the Lions would have got it. I mean, my full expectations is the Lions are going to win the North, and we just got to worry about the Vikings and get that 2 spot.
Yeah, Lions are going to be number 1 seed in the NFC. I have no question about that. So, and that means they're going to win the North.
Well, we got a fantastic week ahead. We got the Titans do a little sculling with the enemy. We'll be going live Thursday for Horned Up again, 5:15, and maybe sprinkle in some other shows too. We're working on some maybe some guests. We'll see. But anything else, Lepagus?
No. Again, the end of the day, end of the story. Vikings won. We're 7-2. Was it pretty? No, it wasn't pretty. But sometimes they're not pretty. Sometimes they're ugly. They all mean the same thing in the win column. They all mean the same thing.
It's all about the dub. We could be the Bears at what are they, 4-5? That's disgusting.
4-6. Have they had a bye yet?
I think they're 4-5. I think they were 4-4 going. Anyways, win is a win, and in the North, that's all that matters. Pile these wins up, baby. Next week, let's go out there and kick the shit out of them. Let's go. Let that be our big game where we go smoke them. We need one. We're due. We can smoke the Texans. Yeah, we gotta win 12-7 against the Jags. That's not even nice.
It's what we do. We're the Vikings. That's what we do.
It is. We appreciate everybody hopping on again. All the vets out there. Happy Veterans Day. Yep. Remember, still get into the drawing through November and hit that like button.
Yeah, remember this. Veterans Day was originally called Armistice Day until 1954 when the name was changed.
I did not know that.
Now you do.